Hi there! In this video, we're going to talk about using Dragon Medical Practice Edition with SpeechExec Pro software. We're going to show you a couple of different workflows you can use to help make the transition to speech recognition easier for your users. We'll start with a brief overview of the three workflows we're going to cover in this video. First, here's an overview of using Dragon with SpeechExec Pro Dictate for front-end speech recognition. This workflow is great for users that may want to use front-end speech but still want the option to send to a typist for correction. When using SpeechExec Pro for front-end speech recognition, the text will appear on the screen as a dictate. When finished, you have the option to send the audio and recognized text to your typist, or you can paste the recognized text into your target application such as your EMR. Second, here's an overview of using Dragon on its own for front-end speech recognition. If you are going to be doing all of your corrections yourself, this is the most efficient workflow. This workflow is as simple as clicking on the location where you want the text to go, turning the microphone on and dictating. The recognized text goes to where the cursor is located. When done, simply complete the report in your EMR. Finally, here's an overview of using backend speech recognition with SpeechExec Pro Dictate and Dragon. This workflow automatically converts all of your dictations to text when complete and then sends them to a typist for correction and filing. When using SpeechExec Pro for backend speech recognition, the standard user workflow is the user creates a new dictation using SpeechExec Pro Dictate. Once the user completes the dictation, it automatically goes to Dragon and gets converted to text. Once the audio has been converted to text, it gets attached to the dictation and is then available for correction and filing within the SpeechExec Pro transcribe software. Now we're going to see these three workflows in action. For these demos, we are going to be using Dragon Medical Practice Edition 4.3 with SpeechExec Pro Dictate 10.6, and I'm using a SpeechMike Air model SMP4000 as my microphone. Here is a demo of using Dragon with SpeechExec Pro Dictate for front-end speech recognition as we discussed earlier. Option 1. Make my own corrections and save the text into the EMR. First, I'm going to start a new dictation by clicking the New with Speech Recognition button. Now I'll put the microphone into record and start dictating.
Indication: Patient is a 24-year-old female with a history of chronic low back and hip pain period. The patient had an epidural steroid injection ×2 with excellent results period. The patient had the last epidural October of 2019, which has given her the good pain relief up to now period.
When I'm done, I can make any corrections I need and then click Finish. That will automatically put the text on my clipboard. I'll now switch to my EMR and paste the text into the document. I have programmed a key on my SpeechMike to do this for me. Option 2. Send the dictation and text to my typist to review, edit, and paste into the EMR. First, I'm going to start a new dictation by clicking the New with Speech Recognition button. Now, I'll put the microphone in record and start dictating.
Objective: temperature is 98.2 degrees, pulse 78, respirations 18, and blood pressure is 110/70 period. Intermittent catheterization volumes are in the 200 to 300 milliliter range, and he has had some incontinence on occasion period.
When I'm done, instead of clicking Finish, I will click Send for correction. That job will now go to a typist for editing and filing. If I want to see the status of any jobs I've dictated, I can do that by clicking the Finished Dictations folder. Here's a demo of using Dragon on its own for front-end speech recognition. With Dragon running, I click on the place I want my text to go. Then, I put my microphone into record and begin dictating.
Objective: on examination, his weight is 201.7 pounds. Which is unchanged compared to his last visit period. His temperature is 98.5, his blood pressure is 126/80 period. His heart rate is 72, his respirations are 22 period.
When I'm done, I make any corrections as needed and then save the report. For the last demo, we're going to show you backend speech recognition using Dragon and SpeechExec Pro. I'll start an audio-only dictation using SpeechExec Pro Dictate. This is the dictate-only view. Now we'll record my dictation.
Assessment plan: My impression is that the patient is a 49-year-old man who has a completely occluded left internal carotid artery at the origin period. With that, he has developed collateral flow, and he does have some tiny hyperintensities, particularly in the left hemisphere, that may have been related to the narrowing carotid artery in the past period.
When I'm done my dictation, I click the check mark to finish the job. The job automatically gets queued up for recognition. As soon as it's finished converting to text, it will pop off the queue at the bottom and show as correction pending. At this point, the typist can open the job on his or her computer, make corrections, and then file the report. Switch to the SpeechExec Transcribe application to show you the typist workflow. First, they'll double-click on a job to open it. Here they will be presented with the text that was recognized and the audio that they can follow along by clicking play or using a foot control and correct as needed.
Assessment plan: My impression is that the patient is a 49-year-old man who has a completely occluded left internal carotid.
When they've made all the corrections, they can click on finish. Here we will set it to always copy to the clipboard when finished, making it available to paste where needed. Now, we'll switch to the EMR and paste the text in there. Well, thanks for watching. It may seem like we went over a lot today really fast, so please let us know if you have any questions.